it's Merry Christmas. And I think it's a day they celebrate as the appearance of Jesus Christ, right? Birth of Jesus Christ. Prophet said, He is our Guru. Jesus Christ is our Guru. Because He laid down His life being a representative of the Lord to give the devotion of the Lord to everyone. What was His main life? He literally lived His life to make people happy by becoming God conscious. And it was at the risk of His life that He did all this. For the little good He was preaching, He was being persecuted. And they had to be in hideouts. But He never gave up His determination to show compassion. Because He understood that everybody can actually become happy if they are in the lap of their loving, all-loving Father, the Lord. So He actually dedicated His life to show compassion, to do good for others, right? Prophet said, we always say He is the Son of Christ, right? So Prabhupada says the word Christ and Krishna has the same origin of, if you go from the origin of words, etymology, they have the same root that it is coming from Krishna. The word Christ and Krishna, it is coming from the same root, right? So when we speak about Jesus, we say He is Son of God. The Son of Christ means He's Son of Krishna. And Krishna is very anxious that we have come away from home. And every day He's seeing the Father so unhappy that all His loved children have left home and come here. Prabhupada quotes the story of the Prodigal Son. You know the Prodigal Son story from Bible? There was this zamindar who had 2 sons, and the younger one grew up. And then he said, Father, I have an idea. Give me my share of the property and I'll go to the city. I don't want to be under your charge. The father said, my dear son, you're young, you may be misled, you may be deviated, you may have difficulties, stay under me, be protected, and when you're grown up, then go. He said, no father, I want my freedom. I don't want to be with your charge. So he insisted, and what could a father do? Father, because of his kindness and affection for the child, could not be so rude. So he said, okay son, take this money that belongs as a charge, and I pray that you're protected. But he went to the city with all this money, and he was youthful self. So what happens if you have a lot of money, you make a lot of friends who can help you spend it. Got into so much indulgence, got into all the things to make whatever quote unquote they call have fun. And course of doing all that because of the indulgence, slowly he started losing all his wealth. At one point of time, all the wealth got exhausted and he was left like a beggar. And all the friends said, we'll meet you again, right? And he was in such a bad situation that he did not even have food to eat. So it is said he was going door to door begging, give me food, give me food. So one gentleman became kind and said, I have a pig yard. You can actually take care of the pigs, feed them, and whatever is left after feeding them, you can eat. Or what is being fed to the pigs. And this man was so hungry. The story is in the Bible. He says he went and started working hard day and night, taking care of the pigs in the yard. And then after he fed enough of the pig food, he would eat the same. And when he was eating it, he was crying tears of what I have done to myself. Of what I have done to myself. And days passed by, weeks passed by, and he thought, I think I should go back to my father. but will my father accept me? And he said, no problem, I will not go back to him like his son. I will go back to him. He's a very kind man, I have seen. He helps people. I will tell him, for what I have done, you don't need to keep me and maintain me like your son, and I don't want to claim any property anymore. Just accept me as your servant, and I know I'll be better off than what I am now. Please. So he started thinking a lot. At one point of time, he made up his mind, because it was so miserable to be here, uncared for. So finally he gathered up his courage. It is said, the journey of the soul, gather up the courage that I want to go back to you, my dear father. And he went towards that particular township where his father was. And just when he was reaching the frontiers of the place, the message went to the father that your son is coming back. And the father, do you think he was at peace? His elder son was doing very good, but always he was reflecting, what about my young son? Sometimes we may think, oh, will Krishna be worried about us? We have already, changed the party. But usually the love is such that those who are not around and those who are not well taken, the heart moves more for them. Those who are already doing good, we know they're doing good. So the father was so anxious every day, counting, when will my son be back? And he was crying tears of separation. Let forgo whatever he did of himself, but he should be back in my, I can care for him. And then he got a news. The father gets a news that your son has come. Every day he thought he has come, but today actually got a message. The father was so lit up that he could not control himself. He just took the, horse cart and he just rushed himself. And the son was in so low spirits of what I've done and how will my father deal. His father literally went to the frontiers, ran up to his son, showered him, drenched him with his tears of affection and said, my dear son, I'm so happy you're back. The son is like, my dear father, forgive me for making these wrong choices and having gone away from him. That's all right, son, that's all forgotten. Now that you have come home, everything is forgotten. Now you be here and I want to serve you. I want to, offer my love and shelter. So he brought him back. And was he accepted as a servant? He became like a prince. And everyone, the elder brother, the family, everyone is showering so much of love and affection. Right? So in the Bible, the story is quoted about how the Jivatma, the soul, when he comes back home, the Lord is extremely jubilant. So when we are here, away home, the Lord is not at peace. Because he is not at peace, he is sending devotees. He is sending, messages. He is sending dham. He is sending scriptures. He is coming as avatars. So the son, like Jesus Christ, is saying, my father is so anxious that all his loved ones have left home and come here. I want to make my father happy by bringing my younger ones back. So when they're coming down, Prabhupada said, the devotees are coming down with love for Krishna and compassion for Jiva. The same love of Krishna translates into kindness. And Jesus Christ is like devotees, Vaishnava janato tene kahiye पीड़ पराई जानी रे. जो दूसरों की पीड़ा को समझते हो और दूसरे की पीड़ा को दूर करने के लिए अपने जीवन का समर्पण करते हैं, जो अपने लिए नहीं जीते, तो इसीलिए वो कृष्ण के बहुत ही प्रिय हैं. So Prabhupada said Jesus Christ came down to do this work, and for the good work he did, because people are so unruly, he was persecuted and crucified, and he took it all as an opportunity to show his love and regards and to touch the hearts of people. Right? So by this episode of reflecting of the example of Jesus Christ, the anxiety of the Lord, we can take lessons in our life that we can become more kind. We may not sacrifice our life immediately, but we would not do something that will make others' life difficult. Right? As devotees, we are sensitive and we would like to become more kind. And the real kindness we can show to people is to show them love, to really bring them close to their most lovable Father. Right? So that is the greatest good work we can do for Him, for every jiva. Right? So that can be our consciousness as the whole environment is reminding us of Jesus and Christmas. He's a Vaishnava.